Welcome to this Sports Massage Continuing Education class. You'll receive 4 continuing education hours for this class. The best sports massage therapists are athletes themselves and understand what it's like to go through training and how to play a sport, deal with athletic injuries, and working to recover as quickly as possible to get active again. Having lettered in 6 varsity sports during my school years, I feel that I am particularly able to share the information that I've learned over the years with sports massage therapy. Now, as a licensed massage therapist, I utilize a lot of self-care training and corrective exercise techniques within my practice to educate my clients on what they can do on their own for maintenance in between massage sessions. I'll be your presenter for this online sports massage class, and my name is Patty Nuovo. I'm a licensed massage therapist, a certified massage therapist, and a naturopath. I've been a co-director of a massage school and instructor at several massage schools for the past 15 years. I am also a certified financial planner and work with my clients to help them grow their practice. I'm also the author of 2 best-selling ebooks, Soul Accounting, The Power of Money and Emotion, and Solving the Riddle of the Monkey Mind in 4 Steps. How this online class will work for you. Here are the guidelines. You can take as long as you like watching this webinar for 4 CEs on sports massage. When you're finished watching, send me an email at pcnuovo@yahoo.com if you have not received your final exam. When you have completed your final exam, email it back to me at pcnuovo@yahoo.com. I will grade the exam, and when you pass, you will receive your certificate of completion for this NCBTMB approved online sports massage distance learning class. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So sit back and relax and let's begin. The purpose of sports massage is to help athletes prepare for optimal performance, recover from big events, and function well while training. Since sports massage involves the therapist concentrating on one particular problem area for the duration of the treatment, it's also useful for chronic pain sufferers, those suffering from injuries, or those with limited range of motion. No one takes up sports to sit on the sidelines, and most people know going in that they will be required to use their muscles in ways that are particular to that sport. They know that the movements they use on the field of play will challenge their bodies in new and different ways than ever before. If their muscles are tight and their joints are sore at the end of the game, they're not all that surprised. Elite athletes know what to do about their muscle aches and pains. They employ sports massage therapists to help them. Sports massage can be used as a preparation for play, during games or events, after events, and for maintenance during the off-season. It takes an expert massage therapist to know how and when to do the body work, but elite athletes have access to the best. Most of these athletes are strong believers in the power of a good massage. You don't have to be an elite athlete to benefit from sports massage. If your clients are amateur on a baseball team, play tennis as a hobby, or just work out hard every weekend, they can have their muscles and joint tissues affect their play and even their general well-being. So, you'll be happy to know that massage therapists who specialize in sports massage are available to you and help you feel better. In this continuing education online sports massage class, you will learn what a sports massage is, where it all got started, and most importantly, the benefits of sports massage. You'll begin to understand how sports massage relates to standard massage therapy and gain some knowledge about the methods used in sports massage. You will find information on the different applications of sports massage, when it should be used, and when it's contraindicated. And you'll also learn how sports massage can help sports performance. Sports massage is a very special type of massage that particularly helps athletes. It is used before, during, and after sporting events. When a massage therapist works the soft tissue of the body, there are a variety of benefits such as preventing injury, working out the soreness, and enhancing sports performance. Most elite athletes have sports massages done regularly as part of their training program. Sports massage has become an integral part of the new athletic regimen, from sports medicine clinics to college training rooms to professional locker rooms to Olympic training. A growing number of trainers believe that massage can provide that extra edge to the athletes who participate in high-performance sports. Sports massage has become a necessary ingredient for a complete workout. More and more people are realizing that a complete workout routine includes not only the exercise itself, but also caring for the wear and tear and minor injuries that naturally occur with strenuous movement. The physiological and psychological benefits of sports massage makes it an ideal complement to a total conditioning program. Sports massages are done by qualified sports massage therapists, often in spas, sports medicine clinics, or even hospitals. An untrained person wouldn't know the important details of body work and could cause injury rather than prevent it. And most athletes like to be familiar with the massage therapist that works on them. Techniques for sports massage are borrowed from traditional massage styles such as shiatsu and Swedish massage, and we'll explore this later in the class. Body work is also very sport specific. The massage therapist knows how the body moves in your particular sport in determining what are the most likely muscular and joint problems and needs. The sport massage therapist also uses this insider information to know how to prepare your body for upcoming events. Sports massage can be used for any team sport player, tennis and golf players, skiers, cyclists, swimmers, gymnastics, and just about any sport that includes powerful movements. In fact, some people get sports massage when they don't even do sports, if they are simply working out vigorously. There are others who do strenuous activities in a day that is not normally classified as exercise, like after physical jobs like moving furniture or planting a garden, and mothers with small children and others who use their bodies strenuously in their work. A sports massage can be stimulating, it can be relaxing, or it can be a relief from pain. A sports massage is not a cure for every sports-related injury or defect, and it was never meant to be a cure-all. However, it has its place and has been helping athletes reach their peak performance and practice levels for several years. Incorporating massage in your conditioning program has many benefits, and it can help you get into good shape faster with less stiffness and soreness, and help you recover faster from heavy workouts, and relieves conditions that may cause injury. What happens when you exercise? Regular exercise increases vigor and promotes a general sense of well-being. If done in moderation, it can help relieve the effects of stress that have been linked to decreases in psychological depression. Regular exercise produces positive physical results like increased muscular strength and endurance, more efficient heart and respiratory functioning, and greater flexibility. These positive physical changes occur as the body gradually adapts to the greater demands put on it by regular exercise. The body improves its functioning to meet the challenges placed on it. Conditioning involves 3 steps or phases. The first is the tearing down phase, next is the recovery phase, and finally we have the build-up phase. Let's take a look at each one. the tearing down phase. The tearing down phase is one pushes the physical limit. The tearing down phase of the adaptation process often involves stiffness, soreness, and possible inflammation, especially when the amount of movement is significantly increased from what the body has been used to in the past. Delayed muscle soreness, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours after exercise, may be caused by any of a number of different factors. Some possible causes are minor muscle or connective tissue damage, local muscle spasms that reduce blood flow, or a buildup of waste products called metabolites from energy production. Trigger points or stress points may also cause muscle soreness and decreased flexibility. These points are specific spots in muscles and tendons which cause pain when pressed, and which may radiate pain to a larger area. They're not bruises, but are thought by some to be small areas of spasm. Trigger points may be caused by sudden trauma, like falling or being hit, or may develop over time from the stress and strain of heavy physical exertion or from repeated use of a particular muscle. Heavily exercised muscles may also lose their capacity to relax, causing chronically tight or hypertonic muscles and the loss of flexibility. The lack of flexibility is often linked to muscle soreness and predisposes you to injuries, especially muscle pulls and tears. Blood flow through tight muscles is poor, which will also cause pain. The second phase, the recovery and repair phase, is important for the rebuilding and to obtain benefits from a conditioning program. During the phase, you must put the tissue through motion, stretching, and that includes the ligaments stretch, which is important to maintaining the range of motion. The inflammatory response gives way to the repair phase once the injured area is walled off and debris from injured structures is removed. Signs and symptoms of inflammation subside and construction begins to replace or repair the injured tissue. Clients often report more specific areas of pain as the chemicals of inflammation dissipate and the healing process centralize in certain areas of damage. During the recovery and repair phase, new blood vessels grow in the injured area, maximizing transport within the tissue. This new transport network delivers materials necessary for repair and removes metabolic waste. Fibroblast cells that generate extracellular matrix and collagen fibers begin producing granulation tissue, which is a fragile form of scar tissue, which fills the gaps left over from damaged structures. Once adequate granulation tissue is produced, temporary vessels are deconstructed and fibroblast activity decreases. The tissue is now ready for regeneration of new cells and the production of permanent scar tissue. It's important to note that granulation tissue will not tolerate forces required for full return of activity. Clients are tempted to test the injured area as inflammation and pain decreases. But because of this, re-injury can be common during the repair phase, sending clients back to the beginning of the healing process. So as a sports massage therapist, you'll need to educate your clients about the fragility of granulation tissue and advise caution when returning to activities previously modified or avoided due to pain and inflammation. The build-up and remodeling phase, which is our final phase, is when things like acupuncture, chiropractic spinal adjustment, sports massage therapy, and physical therapy are all safe when applied with reasonable degree of care, caution, and expertise. This third and final phase of the healing process requires construction of permanent tissue, typically strong scar tissue, made from a dense network of collagen fibers. As function returns and various demands are placed on this new tissue, the structure must be reconfigured to adapt. It does so by deconstructing and reconstructing the collagen fibers according to the specifically applied forces for maximum strength and flexibility. This process of aligning collagen fibers along the lines of stress is called remodeling and is the primary purpose of the final phase of healing. Initially, the collagen fibers that form the substance of mature scar tissue are arranged randomly, spreading in all directions. As forces are placed through the tissue, some collagen fibers are destroyed, allowing greater flexibility, while others are reinforced, providing increased strength. Ideally, the new tissue will offer maximum flexibility and strength according to the demands placed in it during the remodeling phase. If compensation has been necessary throughout the healing process, chronic dysfunction may occur in associated structures. This includes such things like hypertonic muscles or abnormal movement patterns and referred pain from trigger points. Many clients become frustrated as pain moves to new areas. This is associated structures from compensation and decreased mobility. Again, this is quite normal and indicates progress through the healing process. Let's just look at a brief history of massage therapy. We all know that massage has been around for thousands of years, and according to documents written in China in 3000 BC, massage was being used as a treatment for ailments 5,000 years even before that. The ancient Persians and Indians were also known for their use of massage in healing. In the first Olympic Games in 776 BC, the athletes had massages before their events. The use of and information about massage kept progressing, and then in 100 AD, China produced the first school of massage. Taoist priests developed massage in concert with their kung fu gymnastics practice. While ancient Greek Olympians used a special type of trainer who would rub their muscles with oil, in the latter half of the 1800s, after centuries of world interest in massage, there was a man named Johann Neisger of Holland who introduced his system of medical massage to the scientific community, using terms that are still in use today. However, the first sports massage methods were not officially laid out until the Finnish school of massage developed them in the 1900s. Pierre Ling's introduction to massage also came about directly as a result of his study of gymnastic movements. In 1924, runner Paavo Nurmi of Finland won 5 gold medals at the Olympics and claimed that his special massage regimen was a major factor in his wins. A doctor began his teaching ideas in Russia, sports massage, in the Central Institute of Physical Therapy in Moscow between 1924 and 1930. And of course we know today massage has been employed by businesses and organizations such as the U.S. Department of Justice, Boeing, Reebok, and Google, to name a few. Notable athletes such as Michael Jordan and LeBron James have had personal massage therapists, at times even travel with them. So the history of sports massage came about in 1945 when a German POW intrigued pro athlete and massage therapist Jack Meagher by giving him a special massage. Meagher said that the massages enhanced his sports performance dramatically. Although he already knew the techniques of Swedish massage, Meagher went to a German massage therapist to learn this different method. And in 1980, Jack Meagher was to make his most famous contribution to the field of massage therapy. He wrote a book entitled A Complete Program for Increased Performance and Endurance in 15 Popular Sports. This book became a classic in sports massage therapy and technique. In 1985, the American Massage Therapy Association created the National Sports Massage Team to provide massages for Boston Marathon runners. Although the NSMT is no longer in existence, sports massage is still a recognized specialty in massage therapy, and its history continues to move on. In 1992, we saw the introduction of the National Certification Board for Therapeutic Massage. Sports massage was first offered as a core medical service in the Atlanta Olympics in 1996. And sports massage has gained its popularity nearly every year since. Sports teams employ massage therapists to treat every member of their teams. And amateur and recreational athletes are getting into the act as well, having sports massage to improve their performance, to prevent injury, and to feel better after a workout. People are still interested in feeling their best when playing sports, and many of them still see sports massage as the best method to achieving that goal. Sports massage therapy is here to stay and will grow into the future. The benefits of sports massage. There is a good reason sports massage is becoming more popular. It works. It offers many benefits for athletes to aid in their gameplay as well as in their everyday lives. As sports massage therapy has come into widespread use, the advantages speak for themselves. Let's look at some of the many benefits of sports massage. There are many benefits of sports massage. Some are it helps to prevent injury, to improve performance, it helps to reduce spasm, to promote healing, to remove metabolic waste. It helps to keep muscles healthy. It improves range of movement. It helps to relieve pain and improves recovery time. Let's look at each benefit separately. Benefit 1, increased circulation. Sports massage, like any massage, will increase the circulation of blood flow in the body. Of course, improved circulation is always important, but it's especially helpful for athletes. The circulation in the muscle slows down during activity, and the muscles become tight and sore a few hours later. After a sports massage, the muscles will be refreshed by this wash of new oxygenated blood. Benefit 2, increased lymph flow. Sports massage increases flow in the lymphatic system. This renewed circulation, along with the improved circulation of blood, helps the body carry away waste products. This is a good thing since athletes' muscles build up large amounts of different types of waste, such as lactic acid during prolonged sporting events. Benefit 3, DOMS. Sports massage prevents or treats a condition called delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS. This condition happens a few hours after exercise, especially if it's not exercise that the athlete is accustomed to doing or is done to excess. This condition cannot only be painful, but it can also affect the player's ability to perform well in the next event or even cause him or her problems with everyday functioning. Sports massage can be most helpful when used for this condition in most cases. Benefit 4, improves flexibility. Sports massage can improve flexibility. Part of the time in a sports massage is spent with the massage therapist stretching the body parts to improve joint flexibility and relieve joint pain. This passive stretching also improves range of motion for the athlete. Benefit 5, it prevents injury. Sports massage can be used to help the athlete prevent injuries. The body work that is done on all the muscles and joints make them more resilient. They help lengthen out shortened, tight muscles and increase muscle stability. Muscle imbalances can be corrected for more harmonious movements that are less likely to result in injury. Benefit 6, it aids any pre-existing conditions. Bodywork can be used in the treatment of certain injuries that have already occurred. Identification of the problem is the first step, and the sports massage therapist is often the first to make notice of the problems. Some injuries that a sports massage therapist might be able to help are things like strains, sprains, plantar fasciitis, and tendinitis. Benefit 7. Improves scar tissue. During a sports massage, the therapist might work with scar tissue to improve its position and texture and help reduce it. Scar tissue from muscular damage can be a limiting factor in sports ability by decreasing flexibility and range of motion. Benefit 8. The stimulation or relaxation of nerves. The massage therapist can use massage to either sedate or stimulate nerve endings. In a pre-event massage, it would be important to do everything to stimulate the muscles and nerves for the game ahead. In a post-event sport massage, relaxation is the key to success. Benefit 9. The psychological benefits. A good sports massage can prepare an athlete physically and mentally for peak performance in their sport. The ability of sports massage to improve mental states is well documented. As for physical benefits of massage, there is enough proof to convince almost anyone of its benefit. With the athlete's muscles in the proper condition and balance, and their mind in a positive and exhilarated state, the athlete is ready to be at their peak performance, or at least be ready to face their opponent. Benefit 10. Recovery. As previously mentioned in the recovery phase, therapeutic massage helps the body recover from the stresses of strenuous exercise and facilitates the rebuilding phase of conditioning. The physiological benefits of massage include improved blood and lymph circulation, muscle relaxation, and general relaxation. These in turn lead to the removal of waste products and better cell nutrition, normalization and greater elasticity of tissue, deactivation of trigger points, and faster healing from injuries. It all adds up to relief from soreness and stiffness, greater flexibility, and less potential for future injury. In addition to general recovery, sports massage may also focus on specific muscles used in a sport or fitness activity. For example, areas of greater stress for runners and dancers are in the legs, for swimmers in the upper body, and for tennis players in the arms. These areas are more likely to be tight, lose flexibility, and develop trigger points. Benefit 11. Overtraining. Adequate recovery is also a major factor in avoiding the overtraining syndrome. Overtraining is characterized by irritability, apathy, altered appetite, increased frequency of injury, increased resting heart rate, and/or insomnia. It occurs when the body is not allowed to recover adequately between bouts of heavy exercise. Sports massage helps you avoid overtraining by facilitating recovery through general relaxation, as well as its other physiological effects. Trouble spots. An athlete may also have their own unique trouble spots, perhaps from past injuries. As a sports massage therapist, you can pay special attention to these areas, monitor them for developing problems, and help keep them in good condition. An experienced sports massage therapist can also complement treatment received from other healthcare professionals from various injuries. Let's take a look at the difference between sports massage and regular massage. Some people, even sports massage therapists, say that there is nothing different between sports massage and any other type of massage. But that's a bit of an oversimplification. Of course, there are some things that are similar in sports massage to other types of massage, but there are also some major differences. Consider these facts for a more reasonable view between the two. The purpose of a usual massage may vary from relieving the aches and pains of pregnancy to calming sore shoulders after a hard day at the office to pampering massage at a spa. But the purpose of a sports massage is very specific. It's designed to prevent and treat sport injuries, relieve muscle pain, increase flexibility and range of motion, and to prepare the athlete for the mental game and help him or her achieve peak performance in their sports event. A massage therapist is knowledgeable in the methods of one or more types of massage, such as Swedish, deep tissue, shiatsu, Thai, reflexology, hot stone, pregnancy, or back massage. The sports massage therapist sticks to a particular blend of deep tissue, shiatsu, and Swedish massage that has been developed over the years as the norm for sports massage. Each sport and athletic event uses muscle groups in a different way. Sports massage therapists must be familiar with each muscle, the muscle groups, and how they are affected by the specific movement and stresses of each sport. They're also trained in the appropriate uses of hydrotherapy and cryotherapy. Traditional Western, also known as Swedish massage, is currently the most common approach used for conditioning programs in sports massage. It's frequently supplemented by other massage therapy approaches, including deep tissue, trigger point work, and acupuncture. Some massage therapists have special training in sports massage and greater experience working with athletes. The speed and duration of sports massage. The massage therapist's hands will normally move very slowly during a routine massage, which can last anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes. But in sports massage, the movement of the hands are often much faster and more precise, and the duration is much less. For example, it may be only anywhere from 10 to 25 minutes. The sports massage therapist should have a good grasp of each individual sport you work with and how the players move in that sport. You want to become an expert in the sporting event when treating each athlete. What is more, the sport massage therapist should know the difference between the physical demands of one position on a team and another. The sports massage therapist uses this knowledge to prepare the athlete for a performance or to identify problems before and after the game. In most forms of massage, the focus is on relaxation, and there are times in sports massage where relaxation is also the plan. However, there are also special pre-event sports massages that are different than most ordinary massages. The pre-event sport massage is used to stimulate the muscles and focus the mind. They increase circulation. They help prepare the body for the specific movement that will be demanded of it during the sports event. The total relaxation is not recommended in a pre-event sports massage. Sports massage may actually have the effect of lengthening the athletic career of the athlete. With proper preparation before games, prevention and treatment of injury, and the restoration of muscle function after play, the athlete has a better chance of lasting for more years employed in his or her game or event. Practitioners of other forms of massage do not usually concern themselves with long-term livelihood of the client. In sports massage, career length is addressed as a major concern for all athletes. Becoming a sports massage therapist. Once an athlete decides they want to have sports massage therapy, the next step is to find someone who does the body work they want. You can be that sports massage therapist. So you want to advertise yourself as a qualified sports massage therapist. There's lots of opportunity for massage therapists, from healthcare environments to spas to opening their own practice or working with a sport team, or some combination of all these. When considering your option, it's helpful to have an idea of what you need to know, as well as what you can expect in a particular work setting. Next, I'll discuss how to manage massage therapy and its use in the athletic environment, from modalities and techniques used to how sports massage therapy is scheduled to the importance of research. You'll find a variety of information that can help you decide if sports massage is a good fit for you and your professional goals. What you need to know. Education and information. When thinking about pursuing sports massage, you need to be aware that a better than average understanding of anatomy and physiology, along with kinesiology, pathology, and orthopedic assessment, is expected. Therapists have to be able to communicate with other team members and healthcare professionals using the correct anatomical terminology and descriptions. You also have to understand the difference between a sprain and a strain, severity and stages of healing, treatment, rehabilitation, as well as what structures are implicated with a positive Kernig's or Speeds test. For example, the purpose of a Kernig's test is the stretch of the spinal cord and the dural tube to reproduce the pain caused by nerve root involvement or meningeal irritation. The purpose of the Speeds test is to test for bicep tendonitis. Stay current with research. Keeping up to date with research is an important aspect of sports massage, particularly because establishing credibility is key when hoping to develop professional relationships in this setting. For example, talking about sports massage therapy, removing or breaking up lactic acid to prevent muscle soreness is a mistake. These claims aren't supported in the research, and we've known for decades that lactic acid has nothing to do with muscle soreness. We lose credibility when we continue to make claims that other sports healthcare professionals know to be wrong or misleading. So it's important to continue reading the research and journals that other sports healthcare professionals read, and to focus your attention on the well-supported benefits and structural effects of massage therapy that can help athletes. Improved sleep patterns, for example, and identifying areas of tension and soreness and addressing them before an injury occurs are an example of such conversations you can have with your athlete client. You should also mention structural effects such as improved tissue flexibility and muscle relaxation, improved range of motion, reduction of muscle spasm and cramps, relief of myofascial trigger points and neuromuscular tender points, as well as the reduction of adhesion and enhanced collagen remodeling during the healing cycle. You want to position yourself in the sports arena. You can do this by getting involved in the sports medicine scene by subscribing to the journal that athletic trainers and physical therapists read, including Training and Conditioning, Athletic Therapy Today, and the Physician and Sports Medicine, for example. Or consider becoming an associate member of the National Athletic Trainers Association. These things not only get your name and face recognition out there, but really can help bolster your education on current research, modalities used, and rehabilitation techniques. Currently, many athletic trainers and physical therapists use some type of myofascial or active release, positional release, trigger points, or lymphatic techniques. So you might want to think about becoming certified or having advanced training in one or more of these areas as well. This is important towards developing your sports therapy passion. More generally, being proficient in massage therapy skills that are easily integrated into the standard treatment protocols already used in the athletic clinic is a good idea. For example, you should understand the basic effects of heat and cold, as well as the purpose and general use of other techniques, such as ultrasounds, TENS units, diathermy, and muscle stim. The more you know and practice, the better you'll be as a sports massage therapist. Understanding the sport. Along with a solid understanding of anatomy and physiology, massage therapists must also have a thorough understanding of the sport they want to work with. Therapists need to know enough about the training regimen and competitive practices of the sport so they can ask relevant questions. You need to know the different stresses placed on the plant leg versus the drive leg of a pole vaulter, for example, or the difference between classic and modern Nordic skiing. It's important for the sport massage therapist to familiarize themselves with the athlete's training schedule. When do they do weights? What do the aerobic workouts look like? And when do the athletes taper or intensify training? Knowing this information helps massage therapists decide the optimal time for massage therapy. Talk to fellow athletes, contact the licensing board, or do research online to be as knowledgeable as possible. The more hands-on training and education you have, the more athletes you come in contact with, and continuing education courses like this will enable you to be more aware, experienced, and professional with this type of massage. Making contact to get the job. When thinking about working in sports massage, knowing who makes the hiring decisions, as well as the other members of the sport healthcare team and their qualification, roles, and responsibility is important. Most often, the sports healthcare team is made up of a team of physician, certified athletic trainers, and physical therapists. Although the athletic trainer and the physical therapist may be the same person because they're dual credentialed. Assuming the coach is who you should approach about a position would be misguided. Coaches are generally not considered members of this team. And so, as tempting as it may be, you really don't want to approach the coach for the job. Most often, especially in professional and collegiate athletics, the head athletic trainer would make the decisions on whether to hire a massage therapist and how the therapist will function within the team. What to do to get the job. Consider contacting the head athletic trainer with your introductory phone call and letter of introduction. If you know the coach or the athlete and they want to work with you, ask them to introduce you to the head athletic trainer. Make sure you let the athletic trainer know your intention and desire to consult and work under their guidance. Do your homework and know the difference between the athletic trainer, the professional trainer, and the fitness coach. When drafting a proposal for the head athletic trainer, emphasize the therapeutic nature of therapeutic massage. Make sure you're clear about the facts that the massage you are offering is therapeutic, not just a feel-good or a reward for the star athlete. The sports massage therapist should also be prepared to demonstrate their techniques as well as discuss the physiologic rationale for every massage modality they use. Additionally, remember that you're building a professional relationship, so try to avoid sounding too much like a fan even if you may very well be a loyal fan of the team you're hoping to work with. You want to develop a professional proposal for how you can work within their already established system. You want to discuss how you want to work in the same manner as their team physicians and other subcontractors. What is expected of a sports massage therapist? Next, we're going to explore the 3 aspects of the therapeutic process: the massage session, the schedule, and the types of documentation used. The massage session. Remember that athletes are going to be using techniques and modalities other than massage therapy, so your work is going to happen in shorter sessions. The massage treatment can only be maybe 15 to 20 minutes long. So the goal of each session is very limited, such as reduce spasm, pain, or edema in a particular muscle group. So you're going to have to adjust how you think about your work, moving from the holistic nature of massage therapy to a more targeted perspective, like loosening up a tight spot instead of just a feel-good massage. You'll also need to be comfortable with the idea that an athlete will be practicing and competing even though there is still some pain. Schedules. Sports massage therapists do have some control over their schedule, but will likely be expected to establish regular times, like every Tuesday and Thursday after practice for 3 hours, for example, or every day in the training room from 1 to 6 p.m. The athletic trainer or physical therapist will be the one who will set the schedule with the athlete and the massage therapist. For example, you can have an appointment set up on a 30-minute schedule over a 4-hour period of time, so you see 8 athletes. But it's the athletic trainer or the physical therapist who determines who the 8 athletes will be. Remember to ask for a referral from the athletic trainer or physical therapist outlining the goals for the massage session. You need to educate yourself on the sport healthcare team about the kinds of injuries and conditions that will benefit most from the different massage therapy modalities that you practice. The athletic trainer or physical therapist will specify treatment goals like decrease muscle spasms in the right hamstring or assess right shoulder for soft tissue restrictions and treat as needed. Collecting the data and facts. Competitive athletes collect any data possible by reading articles or reviewing video clips of prior competitions to identify patterns and design counter strategies. Here are a few ways to learn about your clients, their conditions, and how to design customized treatment plans. You'll want to gather information by having the client complete intake forms. This process also helps the client get clear on the chronological order that this condition has progressed and recall the types of treatments and their effectiveness to date. Then you can ask for clarification on what they have written. Identify patterns by taking postural analysis photos. Then review trigger points or other charts to help determine the possible origins of their condition. Many cell phones have cameras built into them, making it easy to take postural analysis photos. You can design a custom treatment plan to assess their condition with information gathered from the intake forms, postural analysis photos, range of motion, discussion with the client on trigger point findings, etc. You need to educate your client during and after the session. Again, postural analysis photos show how their poor posture is causing stress on various muscles, joints, and ligaments in their body. You can also use the photos to show postural improvements over time. I've used a wet erase marker to circle all of their trigger point patterns on the charts so they better understand what I am doing and the goals we are trying to achieve. The proper documentation of your work is essential in this environment. In general, sports massage therapists want their documentation to match what is being used in the clinic or training room. So take a look at their treatment logs is a good guideline. An abbreviated form giving the basic information is sufficient most of the time. You can use 1/2 page that has the athlete's name, the sport, the referring athletic trainer, injury, and area of focus, and any contraindications. But there should also be open space on the form for the sport massage therapist to record session goals, specific techniques used, areas treated, and the duration of the session. As with most work environments, there are going to be things that are familiar in sports massage as well as practices that you might not be as familiar with. Getting to know what you can expect from various work settings, however, is a good first step in deciding if a particular environment fits both your personal and professional goals. Are you licensed in this state? Every state has its own individual rules and regulations for massage therapy, certification, and licensing. It's important for the massage therapist, especially if you move from state to state to do your sports massage therapy. Each state has the power to decide what tests will be used to test potential therapists for licensure. The two national tests are the National Certification Exam for Therapeutic Massage and Bodywork and the Massage and Bodywork Licensing Examination. Each state can require one of these, a test of its own, or none at all if no laws are in place for massage therapy licensing. So you need to check with the state and city to make sure your credentials meet or exceed local requirements. Are you insured? It's important to be an insured sports massage therapist for several reasons. For one thing, as an insured massage therapist, you will be protected financially if anything were to go wrong under your care. It also shows that you are running a legitimate business. In most businesses, it's required for all massage therapists to carry insurance. It is strongly recommended that all massage therapists carry insurance, whether required or not. What is your experience and credentials for sports massage? The ideal sports massage therapist will have 3 to 5 years of experience with a good deal of that time spent primarily in sports massage work. You want to have available where you've worked and what you did at each place. You'll also want to show your credentials, have referrals and testimonials available upon request. Let those needing sports massage know you exist by marketing your efforts where athletes spend their time. Always ask for referrals from your current contacts. The reason you need to market yourself is because if no one knows about you, they can't take advantage of your services. What is your knowledge of an athlete's sport? Do your homework. I can't stress that enough. You want to brush up on sports before meeting with a client. Have a conversation with your potential athlete about their sport. As the sport massage therapist, take the lead in discussing the movements required in their sport and the type of injuries most often seen in that sport. If you are knowledgeable in this sport, the client will be a good judge as to the level of expertise in their sport. So impress them with your preparedness and your knowledge of their sport. You want to have a list of people who would be glad to share their experiences that they've had with you as well. Sport massage modalities. The sports massage therapist can use a number of methods to help their clients. You can assess the body's needs before and during the massage and use the best techniques. The most commonly used in sports massage are effleurage, direct pressure, compression, petrissage, and friction, but others may be used as well. Next, we're going to go through each technique used by a sports massage therapist. Effleurage. The effleurage strokes are used primarily during the beginning of the massage to warm up the muscles and at the end of the massage to leave the client relaxed. It's a sliding stroke. Compared to other strokes in sports massage, these strokes are fairly light. The hand and fingers are spread wide and used to apply firm pressure. This relaxes the client, increases circulation, and warms up the muscles for the deeper strokes to come. Many times it's during effleurage that problem areas are discovered, and it can be used to explore for muscle tightness, and it is used to spread oil or cream over the athlete's body. Direct pressure points. This is self-explanatory. You need to push in with a fingertip, thumb, or braced finger straight in and hold the press for 15 to 30 seconds depending upon the situation. This is the takeoff point of sports massage and the premier stroke with which you approach virtually all stress points on the body. Petrissage. You might know petrissage as kneading. It's a deep tissue technique that is used mainly on the larger muscles. It's excellent for relaxing and for moving the fluids in these deep tissues. Petrissage is also useful in stretching tight muscle fibers. Friction. Frictions are massage strokes that are performed in a long and slow manner. Sometimes they are done in a circular motion, and it's a direct offshoot of direct pressure. Applied with a fingertip, a thumb, or a braced finger, fist or palm of the hand, the basic stroke is a push in and hold with an added component of movement. Friction and direct pressure are the basic 1-2 sequence used in sports massage. Frictions can be painful, but they are not normally used for a long time during the massage. They can be used to search out muscle problems or scar tissue. They also can be used to help break down that scar tissue. The thumb can be used to check for abnormalities, and the joints can be examined and treated. Frictions clear away waste and correct muscle problems, but they also cause inflammation. Therefore, they should always be followed up with a round of effleurage massage. Percussion. There are several massage techniques that are all lumped together under the heading of percussion. It's a striking movement applied rhythmically with alternate strokes. In cupping, the sports massage therapist will cup his or her hands and apply pressure to the muscles. You might also use your fingertips or the sides of your hand to tap on the muscles and tissues. Those chopping motions that most people are familiar with are called hacking. Loose fists, called beating or pound with your fist, is where the full impact or weight of the fist is not allowed to follow through. You also have a slap with an open palm. Tapotement is a very light drumming of the fingertips on the muscles to have an effect on the nerve, which either can be stimulating or calming. Compression. Compression movements are rhythmic pumping actions. The same principle of increasing depth by decreasing the area of application is used. The action is always directly toward the bone. Compressions can be applied with the fist, the palm, or the heel of the hand, or with the tip of the fingers. The movement is a straight push up and down or in and out depending upon the angle of the body surface you are working on. Vibrations. The hand shakes the thigh, the back, or the buttocks in a trembling motion called vibration. The best use of vibration is to stimulate the nerves. Cross-fiber massage. Friction techniques are applied in a general manner to create a stretching and broadening effect in large muscle groups, or they could be used on a site-specific muscle and connective tissue. You'll use deep transverse friction, which is applied to reduce adhesions and to help create strong, flexible repair during the healing process. Kneading. It is a grasping, squeezing, and listing motion that is relaxing to the general muscle mass. It brings fibers closer together rather than spreading them further apart. Kneading and effleurage may be used to relax the muscles in preparation for other therapeutic strokes. Trigger point massage. Using a combined positioning and specific finger or thumb pressure into trigger or tender points in muscles and connective tissue is used to reduce hypersensitivity, muscle spasms, and referred pain patterns that characterize the point. If left untreated, such trigger or tender points often lead to restricted and painful movement of the entire body region. Lymphatic massage. The stimulation of specialized lymphatic drainage pathways are used to improve the body's removal of edemas and effusion. Now let's look at some of the common machines that are used in sports massage therapy. The first is the ultrasound machine. Ultrasonic waves or sound waves of a high frequency that are not audible to the human ear are produced by means of a mechanical vibration in the metal treatment head of the ultrasound machine, or the wand. The treatment head is then moved over the surface of the skin in the region of the injury, transmitting the energy into the tissues. There are three primary benefits of the ultrasound machine. The first is the speeding up of the healing process from the increase in blood flow in the treated area. The second is the decrease in pain from the reduction of swelling and edema. And the third is the gentle massage of muscle tendons and or ligaments in the treated area because no strain is added and any scar tissue is softened. The TENS unit. This is predominantly used for nerve-related pain conditions, whether it's acute or chronic. The TENS machine works by sending stimulating pulses across the surface of the skin along the nerve strands. The stimulating pulses help prevent pain signals from reaching the brain. The TENS device also helps stimulate your body to produce higher levels of its own natural painkillers called endorphins. Diathermy. What is it? It's a high-frequency electronic current used to deliver via shortwave, microwave, or ultrasound to generate deep heat into body tissues. The heat can be used to increase blood flow or to relieve pain. How does the machine do it? It uses electrical current to produce heat deep inside the targeted tissue. It can reach areas as deep as 2 inches from the skin's surface. The machine does not apply heat directly to the body. Instead, the current from the machine allows the body to generate heat from within the targeted tissue. As the heat increases, it promotes blood flow. It can also help improve flexibility in stiff joints and connective tissue. With decreased pain and decreased inflammation, athletes can increase their range of motion. This may allow them to move more easily and participate in rehabilitation more comfortably. muscle stimulation. The electrical stimulation units used an electrical current to stimulate the same electrical impulses that are activated during normal exercise. By passively activating the muscle, the body responds in much the same way as during normal exercise. By placing a pair of electrodes on the target muscle or muscle group, the unit can send electrical impulses through the skin to underlying nerves, stimulating the contraction and relaxation of the muscle in a rhythm similar to daily exercise. Electrical stimulation can be used for two primary functions. One, strengthen training and tone the muscles, or for pain control. Sport events before, during, and after events. The four cornerstones of massage therapy sessions are the pre-event session, the intra-event session, the post-event session, and the maintenance sport massage session. One of these stands out as the most popular among all athletes, including the amateur and recreational athletes, is the massage session you get after the event or workout. Let's look at some of the outstanding features of these types of massages. The pre-event massage. Pre-event sports massage is given within the 4 hours preceding an event to improve performance and help decrease injuries. It's used as a supplement to an athlete's warm-up to enhance circulation and reduce excess muscle and mental tension prior to competition. It's normally shorter, about 10 to 15 minutes, than a regular conditioning massage, and focuses on warming up the major muscles to be used and getting the athlete in a good mental state for competition. It also improves tissue pliability, readying the athlete for top performance. Certain massage techniques can help calm a nervous athlete, and others can be stimulating. Pre-event sports massage is given within this time, and then we go on to the next, which is our inter and intra-event massage. The inter and intra-event massage is given between events or in timeouts to help athletes recover from the preceding activity and to prepare for the activity coming up. It is also short and focuses on the major muscles stressed in the activity. Inter and intra-event sports massage is given between events Post-event goals. Post-event sports massage is given after a competitive and is mainly concerned with recovery. It is geared towards reducing the muscle spasms and metabolic buildup that occur with vigorous exercise. Recovery after competition involves not only tissue normalization and repair, but also general relaxation and mental calming. A recovery session might be 15 minutes to 1.5 hours in length. Post-event sports massage is given after the competition. Homeostasis is a state of equilibrium or normality. If you're working on an athlete or a client has just finished a recreational sport or workout, the body in a condition that is much altered from usual occurs. Their temperature, breathing, their heart work, and range of motion, and the tightness of their muscles and waste products build up in their systems have all created changes in their muscles, tissues, and organs. The sports massage done about 2 hours after the end of the event should help them get back to that routine state of homeostasis the clients are accustomed to. Problems. The sports massage therapist can identify problems that occur during the event. After the event is over, your client might have cuts and bruises, hypothermia, and other problems that need to be attended to immediately. Although the sports massage therapist may not be qualified to treat such conditions and injuries, you will identify the problem and send the athlete for medical help. Anytime you are confronted with a problem that is outside your professional training, you always refer out to a qualified healthcare professional. Remember the golden rule: when in doubt, refer out. Injuries. Injuries can be prevented or in some case helped. When the body is in such a vulnerable state, as in it is after strenuous effort of an event or workout, it's easy to become injured following the event. By being proactive, the sports massage therapist can head off these injuries before they happen. Injuries of some kinds can even be treated during a sports massage if they are not too severe and the sports massage therapist has the right skills. Also, the athlete might have tiny tears in the muscles that the sport massage therapist can treat. Muscular cramps and pain. Post-event sports massage is helpful in treating muscular cramps and pain. Even with preventative maintenance, muscle cramps, tears, bruises, and aches still can occur. Sports massage can speed up healing and reduce discomfort during the rehabilitation process. It's very common among athletes and exercisers who give their all to their event to suffer from severe muscle cramps and pain. The sports massage therapist will stretch out and lengthen the muscles. It will improve their tone so that they are not prone to more cramping. Sports massage can also treat the pain that comes from overexertion on the field of play. Getting rid of the waste. Post-event sports massage gets rid of the waste formed during the event. Soft tissue techniques employed by sports massage therapists are effective in the management of both acute and chronic injuries. For example, adding lymphatic massage to the standard care procedure in the acute stage of injury will improve control of secondary hypoxic injury and enhance edematous fluid removal throughout the healing cycle. Trigger point techniques reduce the spasms and pain that occur both in the injured and compensation muscles. Cross-fiber friction techniques applied during the subacute and maturation phase of healing improve the formation of strong and flexible repair tissue, which is vital in maintaining full pain-free range of motion during rehabilitation. In all cases, such massage techniques are employed in collaboration with other appropriate medical care. Here is an example whereby you'll work as a team with the athlete. You will encourage circulation around a bruise, but not directly on it, through the use of compression, cross-fiber techniques, or even long, deep strokes, which is only used after appropriate medical referral and diagnosis that indicate there are no clots formed in the area which may embolize. The post-event cool-down. Sports massage can address the fact that post-event cool-downs are sometimes lacking after athletic events. Sometimes athletes are too excited, disappointed, or in a hurry to be done that they do not do the proper cool-down after their physical exercise. This is an unfortunate habit, but sports massage can be an alternative remedy that athletes are more interested in taking the time to do. Sports massage addresses problems of exertion and relaxes the athlete to send him or her on their way to better feeling and function. Common problems in athletes. Often athletes can't identify the specific problems they are having. They just know they're experiencing pain. Many athletes will come in complaining of aches and pains stemming from their lower backs, but they don't realize what it is. And the majority of the time, it's a sciatic nerve problem. A lot of people don't know the term, but they can identify the feeling and pain. You want to be the person that usually knows the right way according to what kind of sport they're involved with and their complaint, and help them with what their problem is. The sports people play. You and the athlete are a team. Locating an area of dysfunction, aiding in the relief or facilitating the improvement in the area, then watching the athlete go out and perform well is uplifting. The environment is charged. What's more, learning from healthcare professionals while teaching them how massage fits into the overall health and wellness is just plain awesome. There are challenges breaking into the sports arena. Often massage is not viewed as a primary service. If you do get in with the team or individual athlete, the travel schedule can be daunting. Long hours, little sleep, and being away from the family can be really difficult. Finally, the work can be physically challenging. Remember, as a sports massage therapist, you are likely to Next, we'll look at specific sports and the physical challenges for each sport. Running and jogging. Runners tend to have a lot of shin splints and sciatic nerve problems. When working on runners, you have to focus on the legs, the shins, the thighs, and the hamstrings. It's important that if they aren't careful and their hips aren't balanced and in proper alignment, it can drastically challenge the performance and alignment of their body. And the runners could cause serious injury to themselves. It's important for them to stretch first and suggest they get aligned regularly. Wearing comfortable shoes help too. Cyclist. Cyclists are really tough to work on. Their muscles are generally tighter than most athletes, and they have to be really comfortable to get a sports massage because their groin muscles and the inside of their thighs are what need the work. You'll want to make sure to employ proper draping, which is the technique where therapists cover the entire body with a sheet and expose only the part being massaged. You'll need to talk them through it so they are prepared and comfortable. Triathletes will often have many of the common alignment and muscle issues that runners and cyclists have. If you had only 1 hour to spend on a triathlete, you would start with their legs, get deeper work into their glutes and hips, and work on their mid-back area. Swimmers. Swimmers generally tend to have the least amount of pain out of all the athletes. You want to focus on their upper bodies, their rotator cuff, traps, and neck muscles, since that is the most overused part of a swimmer's body. Golfers. The sore points of golf are the shoulder and lower back pain. Also, knee rotation strain and the trunk twist are the basic movements and most characteristic of golf-related problems. Skiing. There are different types of skiing. You have downhill, cross-country, half-pipe, ski jumping, and water skiing. The areas of greatest stress is the neck and shoulder region due to the locked posture in the bent forward position. The hips, Lower back and thighs are most heavily stressed with the constant trunk twisting and bending. Thigh spasms are a common complaint which involves the knee joint and the quadricep muscles in the thigh. Tennis. The common stress point for the tennis players are the arms and shoulders, calves of the legs, and the lower back. Weightlifting and bodybuilding. Trouble spots include strains of the upper shoulder and base of the neck, as well as chest and shoulder pain. Also, you'll have tricep strain, lower back pain, lower thigh muscles, and knee pain. Dance. Dance has unlimited potential for causing problems due to the wide variety of movements herded together under one category. You have from ballet to ballroom dancing, and everything in between. Movements rely on gravity and balance-defying posture that stresses the entire body. Baseball. Considered America's favorite pastime, baseball has so many different specialized movements from pitcher to batter to baseman. You have leg issues from squatting for the catcher, to running for the ball and the bases, to the arm and shoulder problems of the pitcher. Basketball. The specific areas for basketball players comes about because of the heavy weight of the athletes themselves and the hard surface played on, which means it's going to be rough work for the ankle, the knee, and hip joints. Hockey and skating. The legs and hips and back are common points of trouble, and the different areas depend upon the types of skating, such as ice hockey, figure skating, speed skating, and roller skating. Soccer. Sprained or turned ankles, foot problems, hip pain, groin pull, and entire leg pain are the most common problems for the soccer player. Knee stress is caused from a twisting movement made with the heel flat on the grass is often a common complaint. Football is a full contact sport. Even with the changes in contact being put forth each year, the most common trouble spots are the thumb strain, turf toe, shoulder separation, lower back and hamstring strain, as well as the ACL knee injury. And also in the news, constantly we're talking about head injury, which causes concussion. Horseback riding. There are different types of horseback riding, which include equestrian cross-country, show jumping, dressage, thoroughbred racing, steeplechase, and the trotters. Problem areas for the riders are the back of shoulder stress, low back pain, and groin pull. Racquetball and squash. The fast, vigorous game of squash and racquetball deals out punishment from the jerky delivery and most often from an off-balance position of lunging, twisting, and bending. The areas of stress include racquetball shoulder, twisted ankle, and any strain on the lower leg and foot. Sports massage and injuries. The sports massage therapist can work on certain injuries that occur during athletic events. If you know the sport in question very well, you'll have a good idea of where to look for possible problems. Where there is a sporting event, there are probably going to be injuries. Next, we'll focus on specific areas and their locations of the injury that a sports massage therapist will come across. The foot and heel pain. The foot and heel pain covers the rear foot and heel pain, midfoot pain, where there may be an overlap with ankle injuries, forefoot pain, and toe pain. You want to brush up on information for the more common foot injuries, such as plantar fasciitis under the heel and Sever's disease at the back of the heel. Tapping techniques for foot and toe injuries are possible recommendations to help with these problems. Lower leg and ankle pain. Lower leg and ankle pain include shin pain, calf pain, and Achilles tendon injuries, as well as sprains and fractures of the ankle. Common sport injuries of the lower leg and ankle, as well as less common causes of shin pain, calf, and Achilles pain, need to be addressed as well. Hamstring strain. Hamstrings are those muscles on the back of the thigh that help you move your leg, knee, and thigh. Hamstring strains are very common injuries after athletic events. Often, once an athlete has a hamstring strain, it can happen again. The sports massage therapist can assess the muscles and decide whether they need to be lengthened. Besides possibly lengthening the hamstrings, the massage therapist will also work the area to remove waste. Most of all, the sports massage therapist will soften the muscles as a treatment and a preventative measure. Knee pain. Knee pain includes approximately 50 knee injuries, which are characterized into pain at the foot of the knee, including patella pain, lateral knee pain, which is pain on the outside of the knee, medial knee pain on the inside of the knee, and posterior knee pain at the back of the knee. Knee joint injuries include acute knee injuries and joint sprains. Shin splints. Runners are especially prone to having shin splints, but many other athletes get them as well. They are painful areas on the front or side of the lower leg. If they are not treated properly, the end result could be that the athlete could develop stress fractures in the legs. The first step after an event that produces shin splints is to rest, apply ice, and compression and elevate the legs. Sports massage can be used to treat this injury after the most painful period has subsided. The sport massage would start with a light effleurage, then a technique called stripping the muscle would be used. A skilled sport massage therapist will do this technique by rubbing deeply at a certain point on the muscle of the bone without applying pressure to the bones themselves. After that, the usual exploration for and treatment of knots and scar tissue can improve the situation. Light effleurage finishes this process. Ankle strains. Ankle strains are common in almost any sport you can name. The first thing a sports massage therapist will do is find out if this is the first time the ankle was strained. If so, you will treat it by flushing out the tissue and prevent further injury by removing adhesions. If it's an old injury that keeps reoccurring, you'll be very careful not to lengthen an already stretched ligament with too much friction. Finally, you work at energizing the muscles and restoring balance to the area. Plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis presents as a painful heel and foot, but the cause of the pain is inflammation of a thick band of muscle connecting the heel to the toes. Athletes have this injury after extended running and other activities. They may also have plantar fasciitis if their shoes do not fit properly. The The sports massage therapist will use deep friction, cross friction, and stretching. Sometimes treatment can be concluded in one session, but if the injury is severe or long-standing, short sessions are preferable to one long one. They should be done approximately a week apart unless the athletic event is coming up. Then they can be sped up to twice a week or so. Sports massage therapists can treat many injuries well as long as they are within the scope of their profession. Thigh pain. Thigh pain includes common sport injuries to both the front of the thigh and the back of the thigh. We explain muscle strains and contusions with more detailed rehabilitation information for the most common injuries such as hamstring strains and quadricep strains. Buttock, hip, and groin pain. Sports massage covers acute hip and groin injuries which come on suddenly as well as sport injuries which come on gradually. Buttock pain includes piriformis syndrome and sacroiliac joint pain as well as conditions which result from pain radiating from the lower back. Lower back pain. Lower back pain is very complicated to know the origin as pain may be caused by a number of structures including muscles, tendons, ligaments, and nerves. You'll want to explain the most common causes of back pain, which have a specific cause, as well as explaining the different types of back pain to your client. Chest and abdominal pain. Chest and abdominal pain covers cardiac chest pain as well as chest or rib pain resulting from soft tissues and nerve problems. Abdominal pain includes being winded as well as stomach or gastrointestinal conditions which can affect the athlete. Upper back and neck pain. Upper back and neck pain includes neck pain which may be nerve or muscle related as well as conditions such as winged scapular or referred pain which can cause pain in the upper back between the shoulder blades. Shoulder pain. Shoulder pain covers the more common shoulder injuries such as rotator cuff strain, frozen shoulder, and shoulder dislocations, as well as some of less common sport injuries of the shoulder. Arm and elbow pain. Arm and elbow pain is characterized into pain on the outside of the elbow, known as lateral elbow pain, pain on the inside of the elbow, called medial elbow pain, and pain at the back of the elbow. The most common sports injuries of the elbow are tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, and student's elbow. Hand and wrist injuries. Hand and wrist injuries are divided into sudden onset or traumatic wrist injuries such as sprains, strains, and fractures, and wrist injuries where the pain is of gradual onset. Hand and finger injuries include finger sprains, fractured fingers, dislocations, as well as gradual onset conditions such as trigger finger. There are times when sports massage should not be used. There are certain injuries and conditions that either make it impossible or unwise for the sports massage therapist to treat an athlete. In these cases, it's best to follow the advice of a medical professional for treatment or a postponement of the massage. The list of contraindications against performing sports massage is not a short one in any way. But here are some of the most common contraindications for sports massage. Excessive bruising. Bruises can get bigger during a deep tissue massage. The injured tissues can be injured more severely. One possible result is a condition in which there is bone growth within the muscle and should never be massaged. Muscle ruptures. Ruptured muscles may still be bleeding when a sports massage would usually be done after a sporting event. In this case, massage should always be postponed. In some cases, if the bleeding has stopped, a light massage may help, but it takes an experienced sports massage therapist to know the difference or to seek out other healthcare professionals to advise you before proceeding. Tendon ruptures. The treatment protocol for tendon ruptures is similar to that of muscle ruptures. If a tendon is ruptured severely, surgery is required and massage should not be attempted. Open wounds. If there are any open wounds or cuts, a sports massage must be put off until scar tissue is formed. Broken bones. Broken bones are definite reasons to forego the massage and go directly to a medical doctor. Burns. A massage will make burnt skin worse, and if the burn is severe, it will cause extreme damage to the skin and underlying tissues. Inflammation. An inflammation in general, or that of the sheath that surrounds the bone, will become more irritated with massage. Infections. If you have infections on your skin or soft tissue, it's not a good time to have a massage. The infection can be spread, and at the same time, the pain will get worse. Other contraindications. There might be a time that you would refuse to do a massage with no more reason than you are unsure of the client's condition. It's never wise to do a massage when there is any doubt. That is one reason it's advantageous to know other healthcare professionals. It shows that you are responsible, and it's important to educate your client if you refuse massage when it's contraindicated. It's sometimes possible to treat some injuries that occurred during a sporting event. However, it's never okay to treat a client when it would cause further harm, damage, or pain. Sports massage and sports performance. One of the most compelling reasons for many athletes to have sports massage is to improve their sports performance. The anecdotal evidence for improved performance goes far back into history, and the reputation of sports massage in this regard gains momentum every year. Immediate enhanced performance is the goal of a short 10 to 15 minute pre-event or intra-event massage. These massages serve many purposes that add up to better performance. Enhanced circulation. Better circulation will help the athlete's tissues and organs function at higher levels. The short massage will get things moving. Warm up the muscles. Athletes should always do warm-up exercises before practices or events. These may include static stretching and a bit of aerobic activity. The pre-event sports massage will also help warm up the muscles even more. Reduce excess muscle tension. The reduction of excess muscle tension before an event will increase your ability to move fluidly, precisely, and with agility across the field of play. However, it takes an experienced sport massage therapist to know when to say when. If the muscles are too relaxed, they will not respond quickly to the event of the game. They will be stretched to the point where it is more difficult to contract them on demand. A great sports massage therapist will keep an eye on the pre-event and intra-event massage, keep it short and light for this very reason. Relieve muscle tension. A balance must also be struck between the mental tension and total relaxation. To be at the top of his or her form, an athlete must be alert and ready for anything. The right touch can ease the stress and concern about the event while at the same time increasing mental focus, alertness, and awareness. Stimulate nerves. Athletic quickness is propelled by excitement and a responsive nervous system. That is why the sports massage that stimulates the nerves can increase sports performance. The nerves send instantaneous messages to the body, and with the other benefits of sports massage, it responds quickly and accurately. It prevents injuries. There is nothing that destroys athletic performance more than an injury. Injury prevention can be a part of any sports massage. By addressing small problems before they progress, the sports massage therapist can resolve injuries before they get any worse. By working with the athlete's muscles and extending his or her range of motion with stretches, you can prevent injuries that might occur when the athlete gives it their all in the event. By helping the athlete focus where the mind before the event, they can keep from making unthinking mistakes. An injury-free session is bound to be a better one than a season marked by strains, pull, and other muscle conditions. The sports massage therapist can use techniques to improve athletic performance in many ways, just by knowing and understanding the demands of their sport. Sports massage is popular with athletes for a reason. It's helpful in a wide range of treatments for the athlete's body and mind. It helps them stay well, and it increases their ability to perform at their peak for as long as possible. It's no wonder that so many professional sport managers have hired special full-time sport massage therapists to work with their teams. They keep the athletes healthy and may even improve the team's chances of winning. If you know all the benefits of sports massage, you can understand the need for the service. You will be that professional who can help in a variety of ways. Your clients will feel better, they will be in less pain, they will be more mentally relaxed and focused, and their body will be prepared to prevent injuries. It's helpful to understand the basics of sports massage so that you can be sure that you are being a responsible and skilled sports massage therapist. As a sports massage therapist, you will be able to do the strokes needed, find the problem areas on the body, and know how to restore the client's body to normal functioning after the event. The sports massage therapist will take care and will work with the client to make sure they get the most positive results possible. Having an athlete use a sports massage therapist can have a major effect on their performance, career, and health. So whether your clients are an elite or amateur athlete, a recreational athlete, an exercise enthusiast, or just someone who works very hard, sports massage can improve your client's health dramatically. Here are some good home remedies for you. These are some do-it-yourself techniques to soothe overworked muscles and relieve muscle pain. One is I've used tennis balls. You can lay on the floor with a tennis ball. You lie on top of it where your tender point is and roll around on the muscle for a few minutes. Breathing deeply, you should feel a release. You can also use a muscle stick or a rolling pin. Have someone roll it on your muscles for release, or if you can reach, you do it yourself. Stretching, using heating pads, ice or cold packs, an Epsom salt bath, which is great for muscle soreness and fatigue, and biofreeze, which is good for acute injuries and prevents them from getting worse. I've also used Tiger Balm, which is great for chronic and long-term injury and pain. The eucalyptus settles the muscles and produces a long-lasting effect. I can't stress enough self-care for the sport massage therapist. Many sport massage therapists perform multiple treatments every few days with little or no self-care for themselves. Massage therapists must train and maintain their body to avoid injury and be prepared for the physical demands needed in the treatment room. You can care for your body by sleeping enough so your mind and body are well rested, stretch daily to maintain flexibility, good posture, and avoid injuries, work out regularly to have the strength and endurance to perform therapy. Yoga is a great workout that includes flexibility. You want to drink plenty of water and eat nutritious foods. Receive a massage regularly yourself. To protect your body, athletes wear special equipment to protect their bodies like helmets, padding, eye goggles, gloves, brace supports for their knee, ankles, or elbow. The equipment gives them an edge and allows them to work smarter, not harder, while avoiding injury. But here are a few tips to protect your body. You want to wear the proper shoes to avoid pain in the feet, knees, back, and neck. You also want to adjust your table height for the size of the client and techniques being integrated. You are setting yourself up for injury if your table is not set ergonomically correct for the job being performed. It will not be possible to use proper body mechanics if your table is too high or too low. You also want to use proper body mechanics. This is the easiest way to avoid injury and conserve your energy. You can sit in a chair or on a ball when working on a client's neck or feet to give your body a break. And use pressure bars, rollers, and other devices once you're trained and proficient in their safe use. The bottom line is massage therapists can protect their bodies and income by applying the same fundamentals as professional athletes. The key is making certain actions priorities in your life and consistently following through. It's also wise to connect with sports massage affiliations. Being around other professionals in the field that you are working in helps you to stay in the know. It also gives you the ability to network with more experienced sports massage therapists. You'll work with many doctors and physical therapists, and this will help to advance the acceptance of massage as a vital part of an athletic training program. You'll also get to interface with many coaches and athletic trainers, again allowing you the opportunity to educate them on the benefits of massage and further bridge the gap. I believe that anyone wanting to excel in sports massage first needs to get out there and work with athletes. This might include volunteering at different events. Don't stop your study of kinesiology. I find it fascinating that we are still finding out so much about the body, including muscular actions and the ways that muscles work with other parts of the body. Find a mentor in your sports massage work, if you can, and talk with them, work with them. Get your feet wet in the field. Here are some resources that I've put together that might be of great help if you would like to get an in-depth coverage of sports massage therapy. In conclusion, now that this sport massage therapy class is ended, fill out the exam that was sent to you. If you did not receive your exam, request one from pcnuovo@yahoo.com. Please type your name and license number, if it applies, at the bottom of the exam form so that the certificate of completion has all your information. Thank you so much for your participation. And for more continuing education online classes, please feel free to watch these NCBTMB approved continuing ed distant learning classes for massage therapy from us. For a full description, go to the following link. We have ethics for the massage therapist, pathways to optimal health, aromatherapy for the massage therapist, pathways for optimal health nutrition, steps to prosperity, understanding chakras. Payment is handled directly through PayPal, and once you've registered and paid, you'll be taken to the class. Listen to the class as many times as you like and complete the exam and return it via email. If you receive a passing grade of 70%, you'll receive a certificate of achievement via email. If you have any questions, please email us at bewell@gmail.com or at pcnuovo@yahoo.com. Beacon Wellness Arts Center is approved by the NCBTMB as a continuing education approved provider number 450919-09 and is also sponsored by the NCBTMB to teach New York, Florida State Board of Massage Therapy with CE Broker, Texas, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Washington State, North Carolina LMTs, continuing education, as well as 20 other states that require NCBTMB continuing ed approval. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you.